YouTube world, back at it once again. It's the Classic 8, here to talk to you guys about WrestleMania 31. WrestleMania is like 10 days away. And normally, when you get starting to get this close to WrestleMania, you start getting excited. You start to fancy book in your head what's going to happen. You start to plan your WrestleMania party. You start to get ready to go on your WrestleMania trip. And you just start to get excitement. You get invested into the show. Your interest level is extremely high normally this time for WrestleMania. This time last year for WrestleMania, not considering how I was going, but just for the show, because of what was going to happen, my interest level was extremely high for this show. Extremely. This year, I would say my excitement level, my interest, more particularly my interest, is about this much. Maybe a little bit less for WrestleMania. I'm going to watch the show because it's called WrestleMania. I'm not going to BS you guys and come on here and say, I'm never watching this because it's crap. I'm going to watch the show because it's WrestleMania. I'm pretty sure I'm going to get something good out of this. But I am not looking forward to this whatsoever. The card does not look appetizing at all. A few things here and there for the most part. A lot of this stuff looks skippable. A lot of this stuff looks like it should belong on Monday Night Raw. Monday Night Raw is a horrible show. And this card has some lame shit on it, for sure. Normally, I would ask the question, for the past 2 years, I've asked the question, will WrestleMania be worth your money? Will WrestleMania 29 be worth your money? Will WrestleMania 30 be worth your money? Last year, I had to tweak that a little bit because, you know, it's kind of hard to say will it be worth your money when, you know, we're only paying $10 for WrestleMania. By this time, everyone has the network. If you don't have the network, you're silly. And it's the one safe haven for WWE that I have. If I want to watch something good from WWE, I know I can go there, whether it be an old pay-per-view, NXT, just Tuesday Night Titans, whatever it is, I can go in there and watch it and have a good time. Will WrestleMania be worth your money? It's not really the question that you can ask this year. Will WrestleMania, unless you're going, if you're going to WrestleMania, I can ask you, will it be worth your money? It's a lot of money you're spending. And myself, I was supposed to go to WrestleMania 31. And it just didn't seem worth it, honestly, this year. I mean, yeah, the trip would have been fun. Seeing all my friends would have been awesome. But the show itself, the trip, I don't think it's worth it. So I bailed out, and I'm so happy that I did. I'll have fun getting drunk and watching on my TV. But will WrestleMania be worth your time? Again, this is WrestleMania. I'm going to watch it. But for some of you, you may not want to. A lot of the stuff you don't really need to watch live. On demand will be available anytime you want to. You can watch that Monday. Will it be worth your time to watch WrestleMania? Normally, I don't do this, but I'm going to go through and do my preview in this video. Then we'll get out of the way. I don't really see much happening on Monday Night Raw this coming Monday. Monday Night Raw goes on Monday. I don't see much happening on Raw. So I'm just going to go through this card here. And I think everything is final. So yeah, first thing is the show's going to be 6 hours long. Holy smokes. Yes, it was 6 hours last year. I didn't have to sit through 6 hours, thank God. But it's going to be 6 hours this year. If you could do it, hey, God bless you. More than likely, the tag team title match will be on the pre-show. Who's going to be in that match? I have no idea because I believe one of the Usos is injured. That sucks. I like the Usos. But they're going to have, like, Kid and Cesaro in it. They're going to have the El Torito and the boys. What their names are. Not the Lucha Dragons, but you know who I'm talking about. They're going to be in the match somehow. They just came out of nowhere. You're probably going to have not Stardust. I don't even know who's in the tag team division. Everything's terrible. A New Day is horrible. Just, I mean, clap to the top. Like, what do you mean? I don't care. Kid and Cesaro to retain, hopefully, whatever. The main show, I don't know the order, so I'm just going to start picking stuff out on here. Undertaker versus Bray Wyatt. Zero interest in this match. You're not going to see well, I guess the cool thing about it, if you want to say it's cool, the cool thing is that you're not going to see the Undertaker until WrestleMania. I don't think he's going to show up on Raw. There's no point to show, unless he shows up at the very end next week. There's no point to show up on Raw. Bray Wyatt cuts irrelevant promos. I've been saying that for a little under a year now. His delivery is cool, but the substance of the promo is just like, what the hell are you talking about? This match, I don't really see it being any good. Undertaker looked extremely bad last year against Brock Lesnar. Granted, he had a concussion. I don't see he and Bray having a great match together. I think the entrances will be incredible. Entrance from Undertaker, if this is the first time you've seen him in a year, Bray Wyatt's entrance should be incredible with everyone holding up their cell phone light, 70,000 people holding up cell phone light. Hopefully that match is at night, by the way. But yeah, that'll be cool to see. But the match itself, why do I need to see Undertaker versus Bray Wyatt? Undertaker got beat last year at WrestleMania 30. Brock Lesnar beat him in the street, 21-1. What does it mean for The Undertaker if he beats Bray Wyatt? What does it mean for Bray Wyatt to beat The Undertaker? I don't see it. I mean, you guys can probably explain to me a little bit better, but I just don't see where it benefits anyone. But that's the match that they're giving us. AJ Lee and Paige versus the Bella Twins. Hashtag give Divas a chance. I caught the Divas match on Monday this past week. I think it was a title match to set up the tag team match. They went like 12 minutes, and it really wasn't very good. Give the Divas a chance. Hopefully this... Whatever, man. I don't want to go into that, to be honest with you. I don't mind giving the Divas a chance. You don't have to give them time. You have to give them a chance. And even if you give them a chance, doesn't mean they're particularly good. I'm talking about the Bella Twins. I like them, but it's whatever. Rusev versus John Cena for the U.S. Championship. I think this is cool. I do enjoy the feud. I'd rather it not be USA, against all, or Russia against all, whatever you want to say. Why can't Cena just be like, yo, ain't nobody beat you in a year? Or ain't nobody beat you since you've been here. You've been here about a year, and anybody beat you. I think I can do it. Let's go. But they turn into a whole USA, Russia, this and that, blah, blah, blah. I don't care. I'm hoping Rusev wins. I think it'll be awesome to see Cena tap out to the accolade. And maybe just, they can keep this feud going a couple more months, well, not a couple more months, maybe another month or so, with the title and whatnot, but just bring some more prestige to that title. But I really dig, I like this this feud, and I think they'll have a good match. I did not see Fastlane. I didn't watch it, so I don't know if they had a really good match or not, or if they had a good match. But hopefully on WrestleMania, the stage, they do. And Rusev should have an awesome entrance. I've read about that stuff, so that should be fun. Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal. I don't care about this. One reason why I don't care about this is because this Monday, they did the Battle Royal on Raw. You did the Battle Royal on Raw. Like, there's competitors that are going to be in this match. You had them in the ring on Monday, and they did a Battle Royal. Why do I want to watch on Mania what they just did on Raw? Who is going? Curtis Axel. I'm guessing either Axel or Mark Henry or Big Show or Kane. Unless they bring someone else in, but just a bunch of nobodies, honestly. It's whatever. We have the Intercontinental Championship ladder match. This should be fun. Bad News Barrett, Truth, Ambrose, Luke Harper, Dolph Ziggler, Stardust, Daniel Bryan. You know what I think about it? Who's going to win the Andre Battle Royal is probably going to be Sheamus. Anyways, the Intercontinental title match. Barrett has not won a match since like 1998, but he's still somehow the champion. I don't like this build. Truth is still in the title and giving the title to Ambrose and still in the title, and then everyone wants the title, which I don't watch. I don't pay attention to much of Vince's shows these days, Raw or SmackDown. Has any one of these guys, Ambrose, Harper, Ziggler, Stardust, I guess Ziggler a little bit, but Stardust or Daniel Bryan, has anyone actually shown interest that they want this title? Other than just taking it from each other back and forth. Has anyone shown interest? Yo, I want the Intercontinental title from you, Bad News Barrett. I don't think that's ever happened. I could be wrong. I don't watch SmackDown. But it should be a fun show. I mean, a fun match. Ziggler's going to probably go all out. He and Harper had a great ladder match at TLC, I believe. That was pretty dope. Dean Ambrose, crazy. R-Truth, whatever. Stardust, whatever. Daniel Bryan, I kind of wish he wasn't in this because I don't want him to get hurt. But it's whatever. He'll go all out. Ladder match for the IC title. They brought ladder match back to WrestleMania. I guess, God, if this wasn't in here, holy smokes, this show. We have Randy Orton versus Seth Rollins. This should be a good match. Hopefully it's not super slow. I mean, you know how Orton matches are. Hopefully it's not super slow. Rollins is Money in the Bank, Mr. Money in the Bank. It would be pretty dope if you could cash that in on this night. But they'll have a good match. But my whole thing is, a couple months ago, Rollins takes out Orton. Didn't he do the center block, the curb stomp? I think he did that. Could be wrong, but I believe he did that. Curb stomp, the center block. Orton comes back at Fastlane, I think it was. He came back there. And just a couple weeks ago, last week, he got revenge on Rollins. And he beat the shit out of Rollins. Like, this was like Triple H going into Orton's house, Mania 25, build up, ass kicking, throwing him out the fucking window and everything. This was that kind of beatdown. Gave him an RKO on the table, laid him out. Why do I want to watch a wrestling match between these two now? Just doesn't make sense. Granted, I do. I want to see them have a wrestling match. But after that build, what sense does it make for you to have a wrestling match? I mean, these guys should be in the cage somewhere or having an Extreme Rules match or something like that. They're having a wrestling match and they use all these weapons to build up to the wrestling match. It's kind of weird. Hopefully it's just a straight up match. Orton versus Rollins. It should be good. Sting versus Triple H. Again, kind of like with Undertaker and Bray Wyatt, I expect some dope entrances for both of them, especially Sting. This is probably going to be one of the better matches on the show. Hopefully, Sting, I mean, he could go. Doesn't mean he had good matches, but he could go when he was in TNA a couple years ago. Hopefully, Triple H can pull him to a good match. Like I said, for pretty much that's just the aura of seeing Sting in a WWE ring wrestling, and the entrances is pretty much what that match is about. And then we got Brock Lesnar versus Roman Reigns for the title championship. I really hope Brock wins. Just the build-up has just been... It's hard to say. I won't say the build-up has been amazing because it hasn't. The build-up of Brock Lesnar, the build-up of the world champion Brock Lesnar has been awesome. He's had... last week, Paul Heyman cut this incredible promo for him. This week, he does that awesome sit-down interview. And just everything about Brock Lesnar is incredible. And they should never lose this guy. And in my opinion, he should be champion forever. Maybe not forever, but I think like a 5-6 year title reign. Seriously. 5-6 year title reign. Just sign him up. He comes in every now and then and just beats everybody. And then you finally bring up some champion, beat him. And I know that's the worst idea ever, but I would love to see that. Against Roman Reigns, believe that. Roman Reigns, I like Roman Reigns, but I don't want him to be champion right now. I don't think he's ready to be champion. I feel horrible for saying that because I don't know shit about being ready. I'm just a fan. But I don't want Roman Reigns to be champion right now. And I'm not looking forward to seeing Roman Reigns in the main event of WrestleMania. He's probably going to win. I don't have an issue with it. I just don't want to see it. I would love if Reigns won and then Rollins cashed in. Doubt that happens. Vince just has to listen to the people. If the people are going out there and booing Roman Reigns to death and he wins the title and they're booing him, you got to call an audible. You have to. You can't be that stupid. Again, I'm hoping for Brock to win. I think that would be awesome. But either way, just looking at this show, it's just, I'm not excited. And will it be worth the time or the money? You know, that's a question that you guys have to ask yourselves. Personally, if it were still $60 for this pay-per-view, I ain't buying it. I'm streaming the hell out of it. Luckily, it's only $10. I have a bunch of friends over. We'll get drunk and watch WrestleMania. Will it be worth my time? I'm a wrestling fan. I have to say yes. It's WrestleMania. But I'm just not looking forward to it. It's just, not looking forward to it at all. Which sucks, because I really love WrestleMania. But, you know, maybe they'll surprise me, and maybe it will be the all-time greatest show ever. Or maybe just be a really good show, and I can come on here and say, hey, guys, Instant Classic 8, I really enjoyed WrestleMania 31. I was so wrong about it. I would love to say that, but I highly, highly doubt it. Let me know what you think. Are you excited for the show? Do you think it would be worth your time? If you're going to WrestleMania, is it worth your money? Honestly, I'm pretty sure if you go, you're going to have a ball. But I just didn't see justifying spending all that money this year. Maybe next year in Dallas. We'll see. Until then, I am Mr. Classic 8. Peace.